Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony Shue gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the...
Next to hit is Jack Savage.
The third baseman, Jack Savage.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Oh, they come in fresh off of it. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite a... to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Lifted in the air to center field. Hammer is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Juan Colon.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning.
So now to the plate, Taylor Colway. He collected a base hit his first time up. Line drive base hit. 2-2-2.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of crap.
Next, here is Dustin Hammer. Worked a walk his first time up. This one's down to third. He's got it. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, here is Jack Savage. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The set and the 1-0 pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. Striding in is Jack Savage. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Harvey pauses. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Giro, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And now in the box, Charles LeBlanc trying to bring in the tying run from third here. 0-2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Digging in will be Emil Chavis. A potential tying run for him at third base. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Next to stand in is Jack Savage, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a fastball that's wrapped down to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andy Ibanez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swinging a soft liner, a leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. Ready now is Taylor Colway. It was a base hit last time up. This pitch is popped up. Savage waits on it. 1 out. Next up is Jack Savage, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. Hammer gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 bases. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Frisco came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alex Manuel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Blake Bass earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball. It's the show. Now at the plate is Jack Savage. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Nope. A ball and no strikes. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to third.
All right, hold up. Good job.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now to bat, Cal Raleigh. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of game.
On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in once again is Jack Savage. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he...
So next to bat will be Matthew Batten. He drew a base on balls his first time up. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dustin Hammer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next to hit, Jack Savage drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. At the plate now is Jack Savage. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jack Savage.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Right, let's go, kid.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Runner goes for second. This pitch is popped up. Encarnacion is under it, no problem, 1 away. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second, a double play. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Missions used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Herb Cologne gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Russ Helland was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Philip Tatum records the save, his 4th of the season. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Terry Janeway will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by point.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jim Hernandez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now to the plate, Jack Savage.
Third baseman number 2. Jack
First pitch of the AB now. Hit on the ground out to short. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
1-0. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Lifted the other way to left center. Ledford is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up. Into the box, Jack Savage. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0. Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Not close. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Come on, run it out, run it
Throw
out.
to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. And now, Jack Savage will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit softly on the ground to third.
Get him.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. He went down on strikes last time up. He swings and misses, throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Stepping in next, Jack Savage. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Reined in. On to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Roughlighters jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Terry Janeway gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Blake Bass closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Mystics, 1 runner on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales. Las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal. La caja nunca para de sonar. Las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear. Pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle, pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les dejen 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres
You can only control what you can control. We hear that all the time. You cannot control who else the organization has at your position, and you know that better than most.
Yeah, no, I do. I know I was come up in the minor leagues. I had a coach tell me, Jeff Datz, he told me, hey, I know you got Richie Section in front of you, who ended up hitting 350 big league home runs, and Jim Thome, who's one of the greatest players of all time, 612 homers. Those were the 2 guys ahead of me when I was coming up in the minor leagues.
Saben ya.
welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Frisco Rough Riders.
Daniel Camarena, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4.
So here is Jack Savage.
The third baseman, Jack Savage.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But that'll land foul, strike one. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Take a look,
and this will find the wall deep in the corner. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 3-0. Runner breaks for third. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Stepping up is Jack Savage. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Ground ball left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. So the next to bat will be Jack Savage. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Drive base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cal Raleigh. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Charles LeBlanc. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Next to dig in, Jason DeLay. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Sacrifice attempt here. And there's out number 2. So stepping in is Jack Savage. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is lined hard to deep left. Jolks is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next, it'll be Jared Malacki. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Jared Malacki.
The pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Striding forward now is the DH, J.J. Matijevic. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the goal for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Frisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daniel Camarena wins his 3rd of the season. John Janeway was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Blake Bass wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. Division rivals do battle. Lon Gaius, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles LeBlanc. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Jack Savage. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Come on, get here.
And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jack Savage, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Malaki gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. And now here is Jack Savage. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. So next to hit is Jack Savage, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little. It stayed off the corner.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone.
And this is down, and that should do it. And the winning run is across the score.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
one run held up tonight. The Frisco Rough Riders secure their 10th victory of the season. Alex Manuel wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
11 runners left on base. For the Hood, no run, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 7 on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series. Between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Anthony Shue gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays
2
off
balls,
for a
1
ball,
strike.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Now to the plate, here is J.J. Matijevic. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch popped up. Savage is there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Next up, Jack Savage. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Fly ball heading for the alley.
Round it,
And
go,
that
go,
ball
go, go.
gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adrian Ramirez. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. The 0-2 home. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now it'll be Jack Savage. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-0 to count.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Slow grounder to first. He's got it. Step on the back for 1. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. So now here is Jack Savage, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. Now he'll step off. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Back.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. The race for the division continues to heat up as Tyler Herb will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny? Now into the box, Jack Savage, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants three.
Slide,
the
slide,
relay throw,
slide.
the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Certainly some questionable base running going for the triple there, but a nice relay to end the inning nonetheless. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Digging in next, Jack Savage. He doubled his last time up.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball called strike 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. Up next, Jack Savage flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So now into the box is Lauren Asuncion. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Jack Savage. He flew out in his last debut. He's set, and the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
This is down and into the gap. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, We'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
The catcher, number 13.
Next, here is Greg Slattery. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Got him swinging. In plenty of time, and he's out at third.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third with 2 strikes, and it doesn't work out, so it's a strike him out, throw him out at third. Not the best turn of events.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Corpus Christi Hooks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Herb earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Russ Helen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the... It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Now at the plate, here is Jack Savage, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Malaki finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Next to hit is Lauren Asuncion. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll be the second out. Striding in for his first at-bat, Jason DeLay, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Hit to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding in is Jack Savage.
The perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Beat it out.
And there's 1 down now. And now in the box, Jack Savage grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Here you go. Make the turn. Make the turn.
Next to stand in is Charles LeBlanc. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Sierra ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Digging in will be Jack Savage, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
What's up right now for us, kid?
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Keep going up there. Your turn, your turn.
And it's 1-2. Lined hard to center field. Malaki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Frisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Terry Janeway earns the win, his second. Pete Weathers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Blake Bass earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome back to our minor league pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here as we draw nearer to baseball in the Double-A Central with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Jack Savage comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there, Matty. I actually think it's going to continue. This guy looks so calm in the box. I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A Central. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Race for the Tyler Herb, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hey, we got no outs.
The 0-2 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Batting second.
Into the box, Jared Malaki as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, J.J. Matajevic. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Ready now is Miguel Angel Sierra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. And the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
This is on the ground over the first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate is David Chang.
The second baseman.
And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
I got it.
Leone's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. At the plate now is Daniel Haston as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And there's 1 away. Now to bat, Corey Jolks. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's another 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in to swing it next is Ryan Benjamin. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A ball and a strike now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Stepping in once again is Adrian Ramirez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And starts the bottom of the fourth. Next up is Jared Malaki. He bounced out last time up. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
In now, J.J. Matijevic, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a rope to the second baseman. Next to hit, Miguel Angel Sierra, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ramirez on second. Malaki at first. 1 gone. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So next to bat will be Brian De La Cruz, grounded out in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, David Chang.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chavis will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Daniel Haston. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And quickly, there are 2 away. Into the box, Corey Jolks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen...
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. That brings up Ryan Benjamin. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The third baseman.
On a rope to the second baseman. And now, Jared Malaki singled in his last at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
One out. Got one.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, with one out, and he punches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game, so he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
At the plate now, J.J. Matajevic. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in next, Miguel Angel Sierra. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Alex Manuel gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 21, Alex Manuel.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Hooks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Colin McKee gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jack Savage pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Andre Scrub hammers down the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
He's getting some great results on the mound early in his pro career, and people around the game are taking notice. One of those people is Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline, who joins me now. Jonathan, what are you seeing when you look at him out there on the mound?
There's nothing more exciting than seeing a guy going from the amateur game to the pro game and hitting the ground running. He's really taken to the pro instruction. You've seen all of his stuff take a step forward in the way he's using his pitches. He works quickly. He throws a lot of strikes. The command has really gotten much better. And as a result, the players behind him love it because they're ready to go on each and every pitch. There's not a lot of wasted time. The development he's already made in such a short period of time has a big up arrow next to his name.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
We're back here on the minor league pregame show, and before we get to first pitch for tonight's AA Central matchup, let's get a look at our Bowman prospect spotlight. Jack Savage. Minor league baseball is live and on the air on the show. Lon Gaius The right-handed native of the Dominican Republic will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And stepping in, Jack Savage.
The third baseman, Jack Savage.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No. Inside.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find it?
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. So here is Jack Savage.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Savage.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
McCarthy is there, 2 gone. So stepping in is Jack Savage. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Round it, find the ball, round it, round it.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is there.
You can only control what you can control. We hear that all the time. You cannot control who else the organization has at your position, and you know that better than most.
Yeah, no, I do.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend. We've got baseball on the show. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Greg Dykman trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So the next to bat will be Jack Savage. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up is Eduardo Nunez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jack Savage. The pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, good piece right there. Nice hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game pitch streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh, grounded out in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Next, it'll be Charles LeBlanc. He doubled his last time up. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be tagged out as he tries to get back to second. Next, it'll be Jack Savage, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Dunshee has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders lead it 5-3. Next to dig in, Jack Savage.
Jack Savage.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now batting, catcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Davis Wenzel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. And now here is Andy Leone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andy Leone.
1-2. Here it is. hit hard on the ground towards second.
Stand
A
up,
diving
stand up.
effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Rough Riders took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Camarena with his 4th win this season. Omar Montañez only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. Blake Bass records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes.
Team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lon Dias is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Ezra Valencia, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Hops this one up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit.
So next to hit is Jack Savage, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And the runner back safely. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up. It hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Next up, Andy Ibanez. He doubled his last time up.
Second baseman,
A pause. And the 0-2. Weekly hit towards first.
On the bag,
He's got
find
it.
the ball,
And
find the
he'll
ball.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jack Savage.
Third baseman, Jack Savage.
From the stretch. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And this is into
Come on,
the
find
alley
it,
and ought
find
to be
it,
good
find
for
it.
extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you didn't hear me reiterate.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man. So now here is Eduardo Nunez. He bounced out last time up. The 2-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Jack Savage, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1 the count
Play
now.
11, 1-1.
From the stretch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one.
Come on, come on,
the
come on, come on,
first,
come on,
it's
come on,
a
come
double
on.
play as there woes. To finish in tonight's game. The Rough Riders came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Garrett Whitlock claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony Shue starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Now into the box, Jack Savage. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
No.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Dykeman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now it'll be Ezra Valencia trying here to plate the tying run from second. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On the first, it's a double play. And up next, Jack Savage flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left.
Here you
And
go.
that's in for
Make
a
the
base
turn.
hit.
Make the turn.
Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So now into the box is Jack Savage. First pitch on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Digging in next, Brett Cumberland singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brett Cumberland becomes out number 2 this inning. Popped up.
More dig, you're scoring.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Now at the plate here is Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here it comes. Popped high in the air.
Take it.
Savage is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Diaz. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Relay, here we go.
He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Joe Harvey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Chase Calabwe.
1 ball, no strike.
Next, here is Jack Savage, and their runners at the corners now.
Savage.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge.
Round it.
And he's safe.
That's it right there.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Sharp ground ball to third. And
Stand
just
up right here,
past
stand
his
up, pick it
outstretched
up.
glove into left, a base hit. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one. 16-8 in this contest today. The Rockhounds mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times.
I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
entertainment. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this has been a long time coming. Hey, this gonna be part-time loving. Yeah, it's been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Hey, this gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard, but let it die. Yeah. I work too hard, but let it die. I work too hard, but let it die. Let it die.
Perish the pain. I was impoverished those ties little while. Scared into
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio. We've got baseball on the show. Connor Flowers, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Next to hit is Jack Savage, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, so now to the plate, Jack Savage.
Jack Savage.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And now in the box, Jack Savage. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cal Raleigh, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Skied into very shallow right. Colway is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Striding in is Charles LeBlanc, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Striding forward now is the DH, Davis Wenzel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to the right. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Micah McMillan. Ready with the 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready now is Jack Savage, singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Come on, get there, get
On
there.
first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. San Antonio took the lead.